What's up, Salt Creeps? Welcome back to Salt Creep TV. First of all, let me apologize for how long it has been since I have posted. It's been about 8 months. But we moved again. For those of you that don't know, I'm a worship pastor, which means I do all the music for the churches that I serve at. And we've been in North Carolina now for about 2.5 years. And we've been at this spot, this house, for a few months now. And the tank's doing great. I could easily jump ahead and go way, way, way beyond where we left off, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my best to stay on course. And where we left off last time, as you know, was that I had just got the stand, and I had just put the truck bed liner on it. And of course I had the tank. I had my pump, my Ecotech Marine Vectra, and a couple other things, but not a whole lot. So as you can imagine, in 8 months, a lot's happened. Everything's doing good. Had some trials along the way, which I'll share with you. But for now, I'm just going to keep it about the stand today. And I will say I am switching over to this kind of vlog style format because I'm so busy. That's really what's kept me from getting content out there. And so I'm thinking if I switch to this style, I'll be a lot more apt to getting content out there. And so hopefully you guys will like this. All right, so let's take a look at the fish room and the stand. Ready to walk into the fish room. This is a work in progress, but so far it's going real well. And there we have it. There is the stand with the tank and the lighting. We'll talk about all that later. But you know, there's been a trend the past few years with these kind of like white and black themed tanks. And I really like that, especially as you can see my house has all white trim, and I just felt like that would go really nice, and I've liked it so far. So anyway, what I decided to skin this stand with is some PVC foam board. And the stand was custom built for me by my friend who has a boat lift company. And I had him custom build it for me. The height is about 39 inches. So right there. I'm 6'4", and if there's one thing I hate, it is bending over to look into tanks. And in fact, most of the time, I just don't do it. And you know, who wants to put all this time and effort into the hobby and money on top of that, and then have a tank you don't really spend much time, you know, even really looking at. So that was an important factor for me. And I also didn't want to have it so high that there was a risk of it tipping over. But for as far as the PVC foam boards, they've been all right. I decided to attach them with these rare earth magnets, and they work really well. I have no complaints about that. You can see they just kind of snap real nicely into place. The one thing I will say about using the magnets, as I move this door here, is that, you know, this isn't really the magnet's fault, but some chipping has occurred. I got 4 coats of truck bed liner on this, but it's still chipped. It's not a big deal. I'll come back with some POR 15, which is basically like rust-proof, bomb-proof paint. Couple spots where the magnets attach, it looks like that. So just keep in mind, if you don't get it powder coated, you really do have to stay on top of those things. Otherwise, over time, you're gonna have some issues. Take the other one off. I will say the PVC foam board looks great. It's real easy to work with. It's waterproof. It's light. But it is prone to getting marred. It's not the most durable substance. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can kind of see. I didn't do that. It happened in shipping, but so that will happen. That will happen if you're not careful. But you know, just be mindful with it, and you'll be okay. It's like I said, it's not the most durable stuff in the world, but for this purpose, if you're gentle with it, it'll last you the life of the tank. I have no doubt about that. Another thing is, as I was doing this tank. The stand, I had this idea, you know, I just wanted to make it as clean as I possibly could. I didn't want a bunch of wires, a bunch of controllers all over the place. And I have a 4-year-old, she just walked in here a second ago. And I really kind of wanted to keep everything concealed. So pop this off. You can see I have my Vectra controller and one of my gyro controllers here. And my other one is over there. But this is recessed. It fits perfect. So when I just pop that door back on, everything's hidden and concealed, and it's worked out nice. You can see the sump right there. I just cleaned out my skimmer. This quarantine is, I'm sure, giving all of us quite a bit of time to do some maintenance and some other things. But yeah, that's kind of how it is right now. And let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure you hit like and comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. Be ready for some more content. There's the tank, how it's doing. Got some SPS growing in there, and everything's doing pretty good. And there's the fish. You're probably wondering why they're all in there. That's for a later video. Got a little bacterial bloom in the top tank, but everybody's doing good. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.